Netflix is cooked. It's a matter of time. Netflix is cooked. I don't know why it's so hard for them to learn what consumers want. I don't get it. And I don't know why they still think that the consumer base for what they try to push is big enough to sustain them. Like, I don't get it. If you don't know why I'm even talking about this, is because Netflix's shareholders are losing a lot because their stocks have tanked. Spewed from Elon Musk saying that people should boycott them and delete their memberships. And that was spearheaded because they have a lot, and I mean a lot, of what you would probably call woke content and LGBTQ community content. A lot of it. And the specific issue that they are running into is they have a lot of this stuff that's geared towards and directed at children. And I don't mean like it's accidental or it's coincidental. I mean like kids shows rated for 6+ cartoons with deliberate and very direct sexual themes along the LGBTQ community. And some people are saying, well, you know, if that's what you want your kid to watch, it's fine, but it's not fine for everybody else. And some people are saying, well, you don't have to let them watch it. And some people are saying, you know, you got to monitor your kids more. And the thing is, these are usually people who don't have kids who say this kind of stuff, because the fact of the matter is the majority of people feel like once they turn on a TV, YouTube, streaming service, whatever it may be, and they go to a do for kids content, that is gonna follow a certain line, period. And the majority of people don't expect anything in that community to be in that line. They just don't. And they might say, maybe if you're talking about like a show that's geared towards older teens, like something like a I forget the name of the show. I want to say On My Block, but I don't think that's the name of it. But it was basically about like a group of high school kids. So something like a 90210 or whatever, where it's like it takes place in a high school, maybe something like that. But these are like, these shows that they have are kids that are under the age of 10. Like, a lot of them, not all, but a lot of them. And people are starting to cancel their subscriptions left and right. I don't know why they didn't learn their lesson back when they tried to go against Dave Chappelle, and they saw how poorly that went. The staff wanted to complain and protest and all this stuff, and Netflix basically told them, like, yeah, if you want to quit over this, go ahead and quit, because they feel like Dave Chappelle was transphobic and all this stuff, and then his specials came out and they were all upset. And so I thought they had learned their lesson back then, because they basically told their employees, like, yeah, we're not going to cancel his specials, and we're not going to take his specials off, and we're not really entertaining the idea of it because of how much money Dave Chappelle's specials bring in. But apparently they still flooding the market with all this stuff, and yeah, they're done. It's a matter of time. Mark my words. They're not. The only way they're going to bounce back from this is if they hit this hard grift and switch their content up, switch their theming up, switch all their stuff up, and hard stop like all these other companies that's trying to save themselves by bailing out of the woke wagon. That's just the way it is. The whole thing with them going up against Elon Musk is inconsequential, to be honest. It was something that was inevitable in the first place, because there's too many people talking about how it's getting worse and worse and worse, where first you'd have something like kind of vague tucked in the side of a show or something like that. Then it was kind of getting a little bit more obvious. Then it was like they wanted to have full theme tabs about stuff, and stuff that it, like, no discretion. But the fact that it's starting to pop up in kid shows, and I'm talking about like Coco Melon level kid shows, not one of them was Strawberry Shortcake in a compilation of stuff that I saw. Parents ain't having it. I know people want to think that there's so many people that they're gonna like create this change and swing the narrative of media, and it's not gonna happen. It's not. Everybody who's tried so far, it's failed. Target tried it, it failed. Netflix is trying it, it's failing. All these other companies tried it, it failed. The only company that's almost sort of kind of winning at it is Disney, and they're failing at it. They're pulling back on all of their stuff. It's not going to work. Netflix is about to be the next example of a company who tanks itself from trying to appeal to the smallest common denominator. Like I said, I don't even know how bad it is, because I got rid of my Netflix account years ago and haven't looked back. Don't miss it at all. I'm fine. But and I just got rid of it because their content was starting to fall off. They have one or two things, but I was more rocking with Hulu anyway. So, you know, it's a wrap. That's all I can say. Time will tell how long it takes, but Netflix is going to be one of them companies, unless they get new leadership. Netflix is going to be one of those companies that buries itself off of trying to prove that they can do the thing that the masses don't want done anyway. So we'll see what happens. Until next time, I'm Drive Time.